Okay, so we're going to take a look around a Colvic Beta 40 trawler yacht. This particular example, Maujon, was built in 1979. She's got a pair of Ford Sabre 180 horsepower diesel engines, and she's actually fitted out by the German boat construction company from Sittingbourne in Kent. Hopefully you'll agree with me when I say, very nice looking boat. Obviously incredibly traditional, but with beautifully varnished exterior wood, these large wide side decks, certainly has the go anywhere appearance. Current owner has had her since 2010. Kept her on the Broads, but used her primarily on the North Sea. Now we are on deck. You can see, just looking at the wooden rails and the capping here, it's all been well looked after, nicely varnished. And the whole boat feels like that, actually. I'll show you in the engine room as well. Very clean, tidy. It looks like she's been a cherished boat, certainly. In fact, she has recently been out the water. So around a month ago, she was out, hull polished and anti-fouled. So she is good for another couple of years in terms of hull work. Let's take a quick look at the Flybridge before we go inside. But before we do that, you have got these sliding doors to port and starboard, which will prove to be very handy. And then your main entrance onto the boat is through the rear door here. We've also got very good storage in a form of a lazarette, which is fairly cavernous. Simple ladder up onto the fly deck. Okay, so this is our Flybridge. Surprisingly spacious. We've got a good bit of storage across the back here. We've got good seating all the way around, both from port to starboard, up to the helm. These bars here, they make up a full sort of Flybridge enclosure. So at the moment, because it's winter, we've got the tonneau cover on rather than the full enclosure. But a nice space. Had some updated nav kit. We've got a standard Horizon Eclipse VHF, which is, we've got another one of those down at the lower helm. We've also then got two plotters, a Lowrance 10, HDS 10 and HDS 5. There's also a Lowrance HDS 7 at the lower helm. Nice clear instrument panel. You might notice that we've only got rev and engine oil pressure up here, but then we've got this TV screen here. So there is a camera at the lower helm pointed at the gauges at the lower helm. So you can flick this on and keep an eye on temperatures and the such like from the lower helm all the way up here. We've also got a Tridata and then a ST6000 autopilot as well. So good spec. And I have to say, surprisingly spacious Flybridge. Quite versatile as well, because you've got the spinning seats, so you could easily make up a little table up there and make it another additional dining area when the sun is shining. Again, as we always say with a Flybridge boat, look at the visibility. Absolutely lovely. Now you might notice there's no bow thruster, and you'd be quite right to notice that there isn't a bow thruster, but I can tell you the boat handles beautifully. Having popped her in this mooring, it is fairly tight, but she handles it very, very well, and she's big, she's heavy, and actually a real pleasure to drive. Okay, enough of this. I will jump down into the main cabin and show you the rest. Right, so we step into the galley first, which, I love the positioning across the rear of the boat. Keeps you well very much part of the party. So we have a twin gas hob, electric oven and grill, bit of storage, and then we've also got an Electrolux gas 12 volt and 240 volt fridge just tucked in there as well. Obviously all the worktop, that looks new, same for all the doors. So it does look like the Galley has had a bit of a makeover in recent history. Again, subtly modernising the boat with some Venetian blinds rather than the original curtains. The woodworks all looks to be in good condition. Headlinings are all nice as well. So storage is quite well thought out. We've got storage lockers, all low-level storage lockers under here, all underneath all the saloon seating as well. So there's good storage. And then we've got some high-level lockers above the Galley too. So anyway, this is the main saloon. We've got a TV on the wall just over there as well. And the main saloon flows nicely into our wheelhouse. I mentioned earlier we've got the doors to starboard and port. So in addition to the Lowrance plotters, we have also got the Raytheon radar. So these are the gauges that we can see from the camera above. So engine hours, port engine we have 2,519 and starboard 2,624. And we've got a little microwave built into that locker there. Some good storage spaces, definitely. Nice locker space here. Perfect spot for charts. And even a dedicated first aid locker as well. Going back into the saloon, I did notice when I looked around earlier, we've got the all-important drinks fridge. So hopefully you can see from the video, it's all the woodwork looks in good condition. It's all been obviously again recently varnished. It's in very good order, and you know, lots of lovely, beautiful finishing touches to it all as well. Okay, let's check the engines next, I think. Okay, so we have a couple of Ford Sabre 180s, 180 horsepower. Nice, clean and dry bilges. Batteries either side of the engines. You can get the spec for the batteries on the website. Boat has got heating as well. It's an Eberspacher D4 heating system. Just trying to get a shot of the bilge there as well. If you get this hatch up, you might be able to see a bit more. There we go. It's all very dry. Just do the hatch on the port side. Right, so forward cabins. We've got two cabins, two toilets and one shower. So we'll start with the forward V-berth. Obviously been relined at some point, but again, woodwork in very good condition. Carpets are all nice. We've got the electric heaters. I mean, it has got Eberspacher heating, but we've also got electric heaters, 3 of those in the forward end. It has got a real traditional classic ship feel about it wherever you go, and everything that's been done to it has been kept in keeping with that. So this cabin is on the port side, and I'd argue it's probably the master cabin. Got a nice double berth, decent storage space. TV, and this one that does have the ensuite. This is the only shower on board the boat. You've got electric flush toilet in both heads. And standing headroom is probably around 6 foot. The space is more than ample. Heated towel rails in both heads as well. Again, this has obviously all been recently relined. This isn't original to the Colvic, but again, nicely done. Okay, so starboard side, we've got an additional large hanging locker. I did say that storage was good. And you've also spot just down there an extra fridge as well. That's a 240 volt fridge. And then we have the day head as well. So again, good headroom, a bit more than the ensuite, so about 6 foot something in here. But it's an electric flush toilet, and again we've got the heated towel rail. Thank you for watching. This has been a video about Maujon, a Colvic Beta 40, and a very nice example. Which had some upgrades. You know, we've got upgraded nav kit, LED lighting, we've had the Venetian blinds, the ensuite has all been redone. The galleys all had new worktops, recently polished, anti-fouled, regularly maintained. You can see that just by looking in the engine room. A very, very nice example of a traditional boat. It's certainly striking. Sitting here in the sales area, everyone comments on how pretty she is. Comfortable full berth. I'm assuming this dinette will convert as well. It looks like it could do. Yes, it looks like the cushion here pulls out and creates another berth, so you can have sleeping up to 6. If you fancy something a bit different, you've got a small family of 4 or 5, you're thinking venturing out into sea work, she's definitely well worth a look. Full details, as usual, can be found on the website www.nya.co.uk. Thanks for watching, hope to see you soon.